values what we have. We want to provide only such education as would enable students to earn more money. And this was said by Mahatma Gandhi 50 years back. And even after 50 years, 55 years, and it does not change now. And yet, I'm going to talk about our present education system. And hoping I will find it. And if you want to look at the present situation, then there will be another classroom, what we do today. In the classroom, we strictly follow our syllabus. We don't get out of our syllabus. We don't think out of our syllabus. Our teachers are so busy teaching what their syllabus. No strictly no politics. And we don't encourage creativity, and we don't even encourage them to think of new ideas and new methods or new ways to solve any problem. But at the end of education, this society expects us to be a new generation politician, and we want to become like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, or a young billionaire, Mark Zuckerberg. But on the contrary, we happen to work for Bill Gates, for Steve Jobs, and for Zuckerberg. And why is it so? Because we don't have a proper vision about what and how our education system should be. And I'm going to tell a small statistics. As you all know, like there are more than 30% of people are working in Microsoft, NASA, and Google, and so on, many international companies. How do you look at it? Yeah, you can say like Indians are more talented, they can solve any problem, and so on. But I look at this as a way of people's attitude towards money. We are becoming a slave to money. We are more fond of money. I say this because, and what's wrong in working for money? Of course, everyone is working for money. Nobody is going to work without money. Nothing wrong in working for money. But what we assume as an education is a degree plus high marks should give an instant money. That's our philosophy or education. And where does the education system come here? It's about the attitude of the people, right? If you take instance about IITs and IIMs, recently there was a survey conducted globally that we Indians from IITs and all the premium institutions in India have presented only about 3 to 5% of research paper when compared to the total number of researchers presented by China. What's wrong in this institution? Do they don't have talented people? No. Because we look at the institutions, we value the institutions only based on the jobs they provide, the salaries they give. So we want only money, and money. Nothing else. If we get a good job with good salary, we think achievement is done. And I see this as a failure of the education system in India. I'm going to take a small example of an Indian economy to tell why we failed as an education system in India. If you take an Indian economy, India is the biggest consumer market in this whole world. Every international company is trying to get into India and sell their product. It's because to sell or to start a business, it's not the money that is required. It's the customer base that is required. We, being Indians, we know more about ourselves, but we never wanted to explore them. But being a foreigner, he comes here and he explores the things, and then he's marketing their products here. I see it as a failure of education system because we are ready to work for those people who are capitalizing our consumer market, but we don't want to capitalize our own consumer market. Because how many products do we have? Our own. Do you have our own cars? Do you have our own indigenous design engines? Do you have any other specific products do we have? No. We all want to get job, but we don't want to work as an individual, as start a business to go behind your dreams. And I see the only man who has capitalized the best of this consumer market is Ambani. He had started Reliance Industries long back, and he has explored all the areas of scope of earning money. But to our surprise, he was an uneducated, that is, he hasn't completed any degree. He was totally unadulterated by our education system, and I see this is the main reason for his extent of success in his career. And so I want to conclude saying, like, the true purpose of education should be to increase the interest and to give confidence to go behind the dreams and to encourage the creativity. And Steve Jobs has famously told once that education system should give a sense of knowledge to people to make them believe like they should always stay hungry and they should stay foolish towards learning things. This is the true ambition of education system to be. That's what I told by Steve Jobs. I hope our country turns one day like that. Thank you.